at the I think it was the Tokyo Motor Show, but in 1993 the non-GTR Skyline R33 was born, and then of course it superseded the R32. What was bizarre was when it came out, it was not quite as well received as people thought, because mostly it was a bigger car, it was heavier, but it was more aerodynamic. But because of this strange law that Japan had introduced, well, it wasn't quite a law, it was more of a gentleman's agreement from the Japanese Automobile Manufacturers Association in the late 80s. They governed the power output of cars, performance cars, to 276 horsepower. So when this came out, it was the same power as the R32 GTR. So people were like, well, why would you make it heavier, but with the same power? But it actually did have a little bit more torque. And it turns out it was quicker to 60. But I think, as a result, it gets less affection than the 32 and the 34. But it's a hell of a car, and it did amazingly well, of course, on the racetrack. Can't wait to pull this thing out. There was a TV commercial, apparently called Minus 21 Second Dream. And it was all about this, the R33, running the Nürburgring in 21 seconds faster than the R32. That's what it was about. But of course, finding one of these, the excitement is finding one of these that hasn't been butchered to pieces, that hasn't been badly modified. You know, that's the real, that's the dream. And finding a UK supplied car, that's also quite hard for us, especially a really high V-spec one like this. So one of the first things we've got to move out is this motorbike, this Triumph.
Yeah.
Tell us about this Motorhead Triumph.
Well, it was originally it was built, I believe, to take Lemmy on stage.
Right.
On I think it was an Iron Maiden.
I knew him.
I knew him, but my dad worked for him for quite a long time, forever. In fact, he made his guitar.
Really?
Yeah, he made his guitar. He was his bass tech.
Really? So you met Motorhead?
Yeah, plenty of times.
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, we've obviously got to pull all this up, but the bike from today can go where the Skyline is, can't it? It can go in.
Yeah, it can go in the garage and stay there then for the time being.
Maybe I'll come back in 15 years, do a barn find Motorhead Triumph. On screen for it now. Well, we've cleared the path for it, and Chris from Middlehurst is coming imminently with the trailer. I've noticed on the floor down there there's like a mouse